Right now, say I want Josh Taylor and get the Josh Taylor fight because he's age bro. That's it. So anybody on that pipeline right now, that's a big deal.
I talked his ass, but the same day that James Tony came in to sign the contract. Wow. So I'm talking to both of them on the phones like this. Look, I got Zab on one phone, I got James on one phone.
What's Crawford gonna do before? He's gonna beat Sean. Everybody listen, he's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean.
Mike Lewis is the perfect example of what I'm talking about.
Ow. Cheer. Welcome to Let's Talk Sports, y'all. Happy MLK Day. A lot going on, a lot to get to. But we're going to start with the divisional round wrap-up, which we seen the Commanders and the Eagles move on, and we seen the Chiefs and the Bills move on, but we got to get into those games because a lot went on this weekend and a lot came out this weekend and a lot to discuss about the future of certain players, the future of certain coaches. It was a lot. We can start with Saturday, though. It's going to be a lot of rummages and a lot of people upset about, the calls that they feel that the Chiefs get or should have got or did get or shouldn't have gotten. All of that. But like I said, my pushback to that is always going to be this. We've seen this type of stuff happen over the years with Tom Brady, with Ben Roethlisberger, and very other, players who seem to get the calls. You know what I mean? So if we wasn't complaining then and Sean not having enough then, let's not do it now. I mean, it just come with the game. First call, I think, was a legit call. Now, the second roughing the passer where the guys ran into each other, definitely a bad call. You know what I mean? But the first one, when the guy's helmet looked like it bumped up against Mahomes' face mask, definitely was one. But anyway, the stage is set. They got past Houston. Shout out to C.J. Stroud, though. C.J. Stroud had a rougher year this year, but he definitely toughed it out this year. And, showed himself as formidable that he could still guide his troops despite all the injuries, lost Diggs, lost Tank Dell, you know what I mean? And still was out there fighting and scrapping. And shout out to DeMeco Ryans for coaching up that defense. And they was nip and tuck. Houston is a nice young team that got, a bright future in front of them. You know what I mean? I don't know where they lead to, but they look like they're going to be a formidable out going forward. And then we get to Saturday night, and which I think is the biggest story of the weekend is the Washington Commanders beating the Detroit Lions. What's good, baby? I think the biggest story of the weekend is Washington beating Detroit, and not just beating them, blowing them out, like going in there and just wrecking the place. You know what I mean? They look like they was at home, and Detroit looked like it. I mean, once Jared Goff had that, once they got to Jared Goff the first time, it just looked like it was all downhill. And I got so many things to nitpick about Detroit because my thing about this, I never thought Detroit was going to the Super Bowl. My pick to go to the Super Bowl was always Philly. But all year long, we just kept hearing about Dan Campbell and all of this, what have you. The first thing I want to figure out is why did they start David Montgomery over Gibbs? I don't know how that. Well, you played him twice already, though. You know what I mean? You played him twice already, and ain't no need to fear him. I mean, it's an old-fashioned NFC East battle. I mean, you can't ask for much. You can't ask for much more in a championship game setting for a good old fashioned NFC East clash. Because I mean, that's old school. That's old school football that we grew up to. You know what I mean? But nah, I don't see why y'all should be scared. I mean, I don't see why either side would be scared. Y'all played each other twice already. Pretty formidable with each other. Now, what you should be scared of, and what I would be lingering of, I think you need to know what's going on with your cornerback Mitchell, and you need to see what's going on with Hurts. Is that leg banged up? You know what I mean? I think they need to outlaw. I think they need to outlaw those hits where the defenders drop their body weight on people's legs and ankles. I just think that's bush league. I mean, I know it was snowing and ice out there, but this stuff to me, I just think that's bush league to me. I do not like that at all. You know what I mean? I think I seen and I see that they let them. A lot of guys was getting struck out of bounds. Yeah. He definitely brings something different. Like I said, yo, he took everything Detroit threw at them. He looked more prepared for the game than Jared Goff. You know what I mean? And I wonder when Jared Goff took that hit, you know what I mean? Did he really go through the I look at the hit Hurts took in the game against the Commanders a few weeks back, and look at the hit that Goff took. Ironic, the same person did it both times. But look at the hit. How does Hurts not go back in the game, but Jared Goff go back in the game? Jared Goff hit look way more vicious. I get it was the playoffs, but I mean, I'm almost sure the shit he had went back out there. They may have been better off with Teddy Bridgewater. But anyway, look at it. At the end of the day, Jared Goff had a horrible game. The Commanders defense outplayed the Detroit defense. And Jaden Daniels outplayed Jared Goff. And they lit Detroit up. And on their way to the Philly, to an old-fashioned NFC East bash. Now, the one thing Philly has showed that they are just dogs. You know what I mean? They just showed that they just, you know, they get at it. You know what I'm saying? They get at it. You know what I mean? They get at it. They get active, and they battle through. Yeah, something not right. Hey, but either way you look at it, whatever's wrong, whatever's right, you one game from the bowl. One more time. Whatever's wrong, whatever's right. I think I do agree. I think something is off with Jalen. I think your biggest problem and issue, you got to figure out the health of your defense, and then you definitely got to figure out what's going on with Jalen, because some of the things he was doing yesterday was just harebrained to me. He did it the last two games. Y'all found a way to get it done, but something off with him. Like, what are you? Come on, bro. Stay in the game. Don't make the game harder than you got to be. You know what I mean? Because your defense is keeping you in every game. Thus far throughout this playoffs, the Philadelphia defense is bar none the best defense out in the playoffs right now. Bar none. That's not close. Bar none, Philadelphia defense is the best thing in the playoffs. Yeah, no doubt. Strapping, hitting, forcing turnovers, rain, shine, sleet, or snow. So your defense is formidable. Them two big D tackles are game changers. You know what I mean? Whenever you needed them to play, your MVP right now is Jalen Carter. No doubt. Jalen Carter is the MVP. You know what I mean? Next weekend, the only person, not coach, not player, not players, the only player who gets a pass next week if he don't make it is Jaden Daniels. Everybody else gets the same consequence if they don't show up. He gets a pass. But if y'all lose, Jalen Hurts got to get the and everybody on that team is put up a shut up time. It's when big players, the players got to make big things happen. But Jaden the only one to get a pass. You know what I mean? Josh Allen got to get it done. Mahomes got to get it done. Hurts got to get it done. Everybody got to get it done. Woo! Woo! Man. Hey, bro. Come on, man. Really? Come on, man. You got to have more faith in your boys. You got to have more faith. Like, listen, y'all played them tough twice. See what I'm saying? Y'all played them tough twice. So it's not like, it's not like y'all, like y'all not, it's not like, you should be able to, y'all should be all right, man. Y'all should be all right. It's get up or get down time. It's get up and get down time. Tell me y'all predictions and what you think. Like, like right now, Lamar Jackson, you got a war going on Twitter whether or not they should flame Lamar Jackson or matter of fact, let me get Coach Zeus in here so he can tell me what he feel about. I know he got a whole everything all he gonna do is blame Mark Andrews. Yeah, you got good chances of good Philly. I think it's a game that can go either way. It's a game that can definitely go either way. I mean, anytime you play in a divisional team in any chance, it's definitely it definitely could go either way. You know what I mean? So you throw the records out, you throw everything else out, and it's gonna be an old-fashioned NFC bang. It's gonna be nice, man. We got us one. Oh, there you go. We got us one. You know what I mean? See if I can get a few folks in here and see what they talking about. DMV lit right now. We won it. Oh, if Lamar could have pulled it off yesterday, it would have been the perfect thing. You would have had that. We would have had the 495 locked down. Washington, Baltimore, Philly, we were at 495 locked down. They can say what they want to say. That interception and that fumble, he got to be held accountable for that. They made up for that. Got back in the game. Mark Andrews fumble and that Mark Andrews drop definitely was the sealer. But we're not just gonna gloss over that bad interception and that fumble that both led to touchdowns for Buffalo. They both played a part in the game. Now, unfortunately for the Lamar Jackson defenders and apologists and whoever, and I'm not coming for them, Baltimore wasn't just one player. As a coach myself, why are you not running the ball? Lamar has no design runs, and Henry only had 16 carries. Well, we got Coach Zeus in the building.
Yo.
Oh, man, you loud and clear.
What's up, man?
Hey.
Yeah, man. One side of the Beltway is happy today.
Yeah, man. We was gonna have a blackout cookout next week if y'all could have finished that off. But I'm gonna start with you. Tell me your thoughts on the game and your thoughts on Lamar.
I think everybody played absolutely horrible yesterday. There's no way to sugarcoat it. The only person that showed up to play was Derrick Henry. The Bills looked like they had some sort of a defense ready for him, but when you get hit like that in the cold and you got him running at you like that, sub 20-degree weather, it's only a matter of time for a breakdown. If I'm Derrick Henry, I'm upset, man, because I came to this team that, was in it to win it last year. And the run game was the most suspect thing that we had going for us last year. Now I'm looking on the sideline watching Mark Andrews just pee the whole game away, bro. I'm so confused. Like, yeah, Lamar threw the interception. All right, cool. I don't got no problem with that. Yeah, Lamar tried to make something happen. He fumbled the ball. Right, cool. Blame him for all that. But with the score being what it is, and it's the 2-minute warning and everything going on. No Ravens fan had a doubt in their mind that Lamar was going to get them down the field, and that's what he did. And he put them in position to tie the game up. Harbaugh needs to be fired. The coaching staff. I'm gonna tell you why. The
Harbaugh need to be
coaching,
fired.
yeah, bro. Fire the coaching staff, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why. There's too many times where the players have put us in a position to do things that we never needed to be in that position in the first place. When we scored the first one and they went for the 2-point conversion, well, the second one they went for the 2-point conversion, I was scratching my head. Just kick the ball. Just get the field goal. I mean, get the extra point, and let's keep it moving. I don't understand what the issue is. Just go ahead and get that. I'm just sitting here watching this game, and I'm like, yo, y'all are really putting us in a place that we don't need to be in. We run the ball 6 times. We going all up and down the field, and then you know what I'm saying, we sitting here to Lamar, go ahead throw that thing as interception. Boom, cool. All right, whatever. Lamar, we need you to throw the ball more. No, we don't. We could have just kept running it. We had the 3-headed monster that was running. We had 2 backs we could just give it to, and they was literally getting y'all. It's the same thing that happened last year. For some reason, we just get away from the run. And when we get away from the run, the thing that's been working for us all year, the whole entire year, that's got us our 12 wins, that's got us our win against the Steelers, that's got us into this position, we go away from it. Yeah, bro. It's cool. I mean, it is what it is at this point.
Okay. Well, you already know that Mark Andrews and your man is going to get Bobby fried today.
Yeah, they
You
out
know
of there,
that.
man. They out of there.
I think you know they're going to get cooked today. I think you know that.
Oh, yeah,
And
they deserve it.
they're going to get cooked today. But here's the only issue I got, main issue I got, is mainly the two-point conversions. I'm trying to figure something out. In my mind, I can't wrap my mind about it. In both of those 2-point conversions, that ball is going in one or two players' hands. Lamar or the Willie Mammoth in the back.
That's it.
1 or 2. We die. I'm riding the dime with them too. I'm either doing an RPO and Lamar keep it himself, or I'm putting that ball in the gut of Derrick Henry 2 times.
That's
You
it.
pick.
That's it.
I'm not putting that ball in the air. I'm not putting that ball in the air on either one of them 2-point conversions because there's too many things that can happen. It's too many things that can happen. You know what I mean? Because like the first one, somebody tipped it coming off the line. Somebody tipped it coming off the line. That's when your first one play. Then the second one, it's not a bad play call. And yes, Mark Andrews should have caught it. But like I said, if I'm riding the dime, it's here. The whole season's on the line. On 1 or 2 people is going to touch this ball. Is Lamar, or I'm putting that ball in the gut of Derrick Henry. And I'm trusting that even if they hit him in the backfield, he won it so bad, he'll drag 4 or 5 people in the end zone.
Exactly. Yeah,
If I can't get 2 yards from a 1,900-yard back, why do I got it?
Right. I'm not understanding, man.
Chuck, I sent the link.
I'm really not understanding. We need a new coach, man. We need a new coach because
I'm not a buyer on that. You may get a coordinator.
Listen, we said we needed a new coach last year.
I'm not a buyer on that.
And that's cool. You don't got bound. We said this last year. We said that we have a coach who is willfully obtuse when it comes to making adjustments, willfully obtuse when it comes to try the spirit, by the spirit, whatever works, that's what you're supposed to do. We don't need to try new things when what's working is working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. He's been trying to fix something that hasn't been broken for the past 3 or 4 seasons. For what?
All right, we got a new guest on the line.
Chuck, what up, man?
Zeus, what it do, man? Hey, dog, listen, bro. I'm my joint probably still shot because I've been out, enjoying this ride we having here, man. But hey, bro, I feel crazy for what I'm about to say, Zeus, because I actually 100% agree with you, bro. Like, dog, it feels like whenever y'all play in games with the money on the line, it's like they be, to me, from watching y'all, it's like they be trying to like make Lamar like outdo whoever the opposing quarterback is with his arm. And it's like, for me, y'all don't have to do that, bro. Like, you got the second best running back in the league in your backfield, bro. I said second best AK because there's no running back in the league that done been better than Saquon Barkley.
That's cap.
You think Derrick Henry been better than Saquon, bro?
I think Derrick Henry is better than Saquon. Saquon is
okay, but I'm just talking about just this season alone. We're gonna just base it on this season alone. That's it. I gotta give him his props, bro. Like that dude puts Philadelphia on his back yesterday, and I still thought Philly might lose. You know what I'm saying? And I truthfully believe if it wasn't down the stretch, if it wasn't for them snowy conditions, they might would have got Philly. Cause that little soft like prevent they kind of be playing, but like AK. And I see your face, but I'm gonna say why, bro. He had a lot of them throws was just them guys. The throws was there, but then you had missteps because of the snow. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, hey, man,
it's part of the game.
Bro, it's a part.
That's part of the game.
It come with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's part of the game.
But yeah, Zeus, man. I think, bro. Like, I mean, not having Zay hurt, but it's like, bruh. I'm just thinking, like, dog, Mark Andrews, you've been Mr. Reliable, dog. You can't drop that 2-point conversion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't drop it. You can't scheme up a better play than that. He was wide open. Like, that is crazy, bro. Like, that's wild, bro. Like, I really just think, dog, like, when all else fails, bro, put that ball in that man's belly, bro, and get out the way. Getting that out formation, you know what I'm saying? Like Buffalo, granted, they was stacking, but what I'm saying is, even with them stacking, he was still getting good games as the game went on. Because it's the same thing that happened to the Rams. Like they was doing good, but bro, at the 20, 25 carries, like, and for the first time yesterday, I'm like, bro, Saquon just, bro, I watched this man take a screen that where they would have took a loss. And he got 18. Yeah, he got him a first down on 3rd and 14 from like they own 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they just, I don't know, Zeus, man. Like, that joint was tough, cause I ain't gonna lie, I really thought y'all was gonna get past Buffalo, and it was gonna be y'all and KC. And I felt like, I think anybody going in the Arrowhead gonna have a tough time, but I felt like y'all had a better shot at beating them because you got Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying?
What up, B there? Yeah, I seen you the link if you got time.
I've been missing my man, bro. I meant to tap in with my man podcast the other night, man. Hey, AK, bro. Did you see this? Matter of fact, I'm glad we on here. I'm so, man, I've been, listen,
Get
bro.
to it. Get to it.
Man, I've been waiting to see you, bro. I've been waiting to see you. I wish this was in person because I could actually pull up on you today. Because last week on the show, if my memory served me correctly, you said we was gonna get blew out by Detroit.
I did not.
I'm sorry. Let me refresh my statement. I apologize. You said it was gonna be close. You had us losing them by 7, like 31-24, something like that.
Exactly.
Let me ask you a question. Did you see it going the way it went?
No. 1,000% no.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. What you seen in that Detroit game, you see that again against this Philly team, and we're going to the Super Bowl.
Well, let's hold our horses. Of course,
if you do that again, you go to the Super Bowl, man. But
listen, bro. They, and AK, I'm gonna tell you why I'm glad it happened. I told you on the last show I wanted Philly. Because because now, okay, y'all got all y'all Jalen Hurts out there, hobbled and all. He's suiting up. So now we're gonna get an opportunity to see. Bizel, I can't believe you, man.
I said this on Bizel's show. What up, Bizel? I said this on Bizel's show. I said this on a couple of AK's Instagram lives he did.
Y'all can't see, y'all can't hear me. My bad.
Nah, we can hear you. But I said this. I said that the Redskins was going to the NFC Championship game. I've been said this. They had the easier path. Like, and not easy in the sense of, listen to what I'm saying. Y'all love to cut people off. Listen to what I'm saying. They played the trash Buccaneers. Right? I told y'all the NFC North was pretenders. I've been telling y'all the NFC North was pretenders. I was the one that said NFC North not winning nothing. I told AK on his live. I said the Packers not winning nothing. Vikings not winning nothing. Detroit not winning nothing. Everybody said, "Oh, he tripping. He this, he that." When your man came on the other day and said they was going to boat race the Detroit Lions, I said, "Let's take a step. The only way that that's going to happen, Jaden got to have 0 turnovers. You got to use that 3-headed monster that is Brown, Scary Terry, and Jaden." I said, and you got to get some help from B Rob. You got to get some help. Now all those things fall into place. Guess who get boat raced? I mean, this isn't far fetched to see the Redskins where they at, bro. I mean, if you really a true football fan, a true aficionado of the game, nobody's running like Jaden. Nobody's doing what Jaden's doing his rookie year. He's literally learning on the job week by week. It's here. The damage is done. And I do think that they could beat the Philadelphia Eagles next week because of their willful ignorance of not being there before. He hasn't been there before, so he doesn't have the role to let the jitters get the better of him. It's business as usual for him. And until he loses in the playoffs, this is who he is, the rookie quarterback that is going to do phenomenal things. We might see him in the Super Bowl going up against Pat Mahomes or Josh Allen.
Hey, Zoo, the easier road, bro. We not about to like, bro. Tampa Bay wasn't no tough out, bro. Even when we played them in week 1, they still got, in my opinion, a top defense.
You think Tampa Bay a good team?
I would say so.
I just think easy road. I think easy road is a bad.
I say easier as opposed to the other guys that were in the NFC playoffs.
Like
I mean, the Commanders been on the road since the playoffs started.
We the 6th seed,
right.
Bro.
But look at who they play. Listen, I think
y'all
think
move your camera.
I think y'all.
I'm doing that with my eyes on purpose.
Okay. I think y'all think I'm taking away from what the Commanders did. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm
saying
what it
is
sounds
like to me, bro.
But you got to listen to what I'm saying. I've been told y'all before the playoffs started, I don't think the Bucs is anything. I've been told y'all that the Commanders was going to dog them. That just is what it is. I've been told y'all Detroit are pretenders. I told you, look at their schedule. They pretenders. Oh, Zeus, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, cool. Look at what happened. They played 2 pretender teams. The first real challenge that they're going to have is the Philadelphia Eagles come next Sunday. That's their first real challenge in the playoffs.
Hold on, who you talking about? You talking about who us?
The Redskins' first potential real challenge is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles when they play them in the NFC Championship game.
Bro,
the Bucs
do you
pretend.
understand?
The Detroit
I'm gonna say this. Can I have a second?
What's up,
I'm gonna say
this.
this.
I'm
gonna say this. Let
BZL go, Chuck. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this, man. Zeus, I be smelling what you cooking on a lot of this, and I know you say Detroit was overrated, this, that, and the other, but the thing is, at the end of the day, Detroit was putting up 50 on them on multiple times this year. They were putting up 40. Man. They were putting up and then for the Commanders to go there and beat them, I don't think it was such an indication of who Detroit was. I just think it's an indication of who the Commanders are right now. They are a hot team, and I think that their road it was kind of tough. They beat a team that smashed them. Yeah, it was the first game of the year, but they beat that team. They've been road warriors, and then they went and beat Detroit in Detroit. That's a hostile environment. That's hard. It's hard to go there and win. Philly will be a test. I'm glad that they play in Philly in Philadelphia over that Rams team and are going across the country. They're familiar with this Philly team. Philly. It's gonna be favored. I'm wondering what the line is now. I don't know.
Probably 3 points. Probably close as even as you can get.
You think it's gonna be 3 points? That's all.
Probably close as even as you get. It's a divisional game. It's a divisional game.
Man. Hey, BZL, let me address real quick what Zeus said, bro. Hey, I did that on purpose. AK, my bad.
All right, go ahead.
But Zeus, the road definitely ain't been easy, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, bro, like BZL just said, you talking about an offense that's putting up almost 40, 50 points a game. And you talking about you mentioned just B-Rob. They couldn't stop the run to save their life. I don't care what running back you put in the backfield. Any back we handed the ball to was 5 yards a clip every time we handed the ball off. And when you can't stop the run, that's gonna be critical. And I'm gonna be real with you. It's gonna play a big factor in the NFC Championship game too. Because I seen some holes in Philly defense yesterday too. We have to run the football, man. Yes, Jaden can stand back there and do it, but I don't think that it all needs to fall on him. That's what you call playing complementary football. They did everything right, created turnovers, but not just creating turnovers, getting points off them turnovers, which is something we hadn't been doing in previous years, finishing in the red zone. You know what I'm saying? Dan Quinn staying aggressive on fourth down, going for it, because he understood, bro. You when you got a team like that, and again, at the end of the day, I kept, like I said on my story, bro, that's still Jared Goff. You got to get after him. But this was the part that people don't even understand on the defensive end. Yeah, we struggle stopping the run. I'm going to keep it a buck. We struggle stopping the run. I felt that if Jahmyr Gibbs would have kept going crazy, I felt like, man, it was going to be a long game.
He was going crazy, man.
But it's the same thing. We struggled in the second game when we played Philly until Jalen Hurts went down. And I'm just going to keep it real. We did. We struggled against the run. But they did. But as far as our cornerback play, they did what I was expecting them to do. Now, let me say this. Amon-Ra St. Brown, still 8. I was willing to live with it. He still went for he had like 8 catches for like 140 yards. He didn't score no touchdown. But so to me, it's just like, all right, pick your poison. Lattimore, you go get St. Brown. So Mikey, you go get on Jameson, and I'm gonna give you safety help over the top. Jameson had that one jet sweep, and the next time they went to him, it was a pick. Then he threw a pick 6. So I mean, and we ain't gonna forget, Mikey with the first matchup when Mikey was matched up against AJ Brown. AJ had but 1 catch.
Who is Mikey?
Mikey Sanderson, the rookie cornerback, number 0.
The rookie for the Commanders.
I'm saying it's there, bro. I'm gonna be real with you, BZL. This was the matchup I wanted. You got Jalen Hurts there now. This was the matchup I wanted.
This matchup is the matchup, and you got to say, be careful what you ask for, but this would have been this is a better matchup for them. This is a better matchup, a team that they're more familiar with. You don't want to go across the country. You don't want to travel across the country. It's hard. But
Time
the thing is,
and everything.
Yeah, but my thing
and
is,
it would have been in Arizona, so you'd have had to deal with that all that out there too. This would have
yeah.
been
But see,
Arizona
here's the thing.
game.
Here's the thing. This is another thing. I mean, you are who you say your records say you are, and Philadelphia won the NFC East. They got home field. They are a legit team. I will give them that. But what I saw yesterday, I'm still standing on it, dog. Like what I saw yesterday, I mean, outside of them 3 breaks that they had, them 3 deep runs that they had, where Saquon broke off twice and where Hurts broke off twice. I mean, the Rams, they moved that ball in that snow against them. The Rams was at will. You even pull up the stats on the yardage.
Yeah.
I mean, that is Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua. Stop acting like they just anybody, bro. They not just anybody, bro.
But no, Carlton. So I'm not gonna do this on your show. But I saved these clips with you talking about the Rams and stuff like that. I saved them. I got you.
I said the Rams.
Now stop acting like they Cooper Kupp. I got you, Carlton. I got you.
No. I said they were going to lose, right? Did I pick Philadelphia? You did. Exactly. So I'm right. So nothing you could say they're going to lose.
Yeah, but don't down. I wasn't downplaying what Saquon. I'm not Saquon. I'm not downplaying Philly. I'm just saying that
you've been down
the Rams went up.
Oh yeah, bro.
No. I'm not.
You always down on them.
Listen.
They've been proving you wrong for 3 years.
No. Wait a minute. This is what I've been telling you. This is what I said. I feel as though Philly is beatable. I didn't predict them to win this, when they last went in the Super Bowl. I knew they were gonna lose. I just don't.
We knew they was gonna lose to Mahomes, but did not that year they went. Did not say
like I'm telling you, like I'm saying. Did I pick them to go that year?
Did I pick them to go?
Yes, I am saying to you. I am saying to you this. I'm telling you. I said, and I said this. Whoever Mahomes play next week, and I said, was it Baltimore or Buffalo? I said they will beat them.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
I also said that I'd rather that the Commanders go up to Philadelphia than to go play them Rams.
Right.
I'll have to eat my words next week. Now, I'm just saying it's a better matchup for them than them Rams. That's all I said. It was a better matchup.
And AB, when we talking about quote unquote sports entertainment, like I told my man who a Philly fan, all the hoopla centered around we only beat them the last game because Jalen Hurts wasn't there, and you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the other. Like I said, Jalen Hurts don't play defense.
He don't.
Jalen Hurts wasn't the linebacker who gave
I can't look, but see, I don't even know why I don't know why all these Commander fans keep breaking up that last game and talking about that. All that don't matter.
No, it ain't me. I'm just going based on
no. I'm telling you what I'm saying. Listen, what I'm saying. I'm telling you what I see on social media. None of that matters because y'all play Sunday. Only thing that matters and going to be remembered is what happens Sunday at 3:00.
Period. That's
rehashing what happened last time ain't gonna do nothing for Sunday.
That's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, bro, I'm just regardless of what, man. You couldn't have told me at the top of the year we'd be here. Straight up.
I agree.
But I'm excited for you. I'm excited for the years to come, not just for my team, AK, but I'm gonna keep it real, bro. For our division as a whole. You know what I'm saying? It's much better. Yo.
Let me say this. I will say this. It's going to be very interesting. Or let's get past this year. It's going to be very interesting next year because I see a lot of good stuff in that NFC East next year.
Bro,
I see a lot of good stuff coming out that East.
Not about to come, bro. I mean, straight up, you know how we when it come to us playing, bro, we're not about to act like Dallas is. They don't have the talent. That's just the reality.
You know what? I'm gonna say this, and I meant to post this on my Twitter. I need all Dallas Cowboy fans be quiet. I don't want to hear nothing about Jerry. I don't want to hear nothing about the coordinators that's left. I don't want to hear nothing about Dak. All I want to talk about is the teams that's playing. If you ain't playing, I don't want to hear about it. Right now, your focus is Philadelphia, 3:00.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I mean, you're gonna still get that. You're still gonna get that because I mean, you know, people. You know, I seen the post they had. Dow Lions fan. You know what I mean?
Why?
I don't know. It was just because a lot of the and I'm gonna be real. That wasn't what I was seeing, but that's what people were saying, that now the Cowboy fans are now Detroit Lions fans. But I've been looking at a lot of posts. My family members, I got a lot of Cowboy family members. They was like, man, that Jaden dude, that's all they was talking about. Like, he the real deal. I've been seeing Dallas fans being honest. A lot of them be giving them props.
He's a generational talent. I mean, you could clearly see the kid is a generational talent. Anybody that tried to take that from the kid is a hater. You know. Yeah. Now, if anything, talking about the Cowboys, I think most Cowboy fans are distraught. And what's glaring, the only thing I'm gonna say about them, what's glaring is this: our biggest problem is Jerry Jones and Dak Prescott. Because you had Kellen Moore, who's coaching in the championship game last week. You had Dan Quinn, who's coaching in the championship game last week. Two of your starting D linemen played for us last year, and your starting corner played for us last year. So we can't say that you didn't have that either. So Jerry and Dak got a lot to think about. But moving on, y'all, like I said, it's going. I'm happy to see an old-fashioned NFC East battle to decide who goes to the bowl.
Hey, man, listen, bro. AK. Bro, I'm talking about I'm ecstatic, bro. I mean, I had I went out Saturday night to catch the game, bro. And I was up Tom's Watch by BZL. Man, it was standing room only in that joint, bro. You couldn't move. They wasn't even taking no more tables in there. It was. I mean, it was so. And then when I went to another spot, man, Philly fans was in there buying us drinks because the game was so good. Like, I'm dead serious, okay? I'm dead serious.
Hey, listen. These ain't the kind. Listen to me, bro. These not the type of announcements I need.
Yeah, but listen, bro. I'm excited for next year because, like I said, AK, I'm not about to sit here and act like this just wasn't a bad year for y'all. I personally think football is much. No, let me finish. I personally think that football is much better, bro, when they're in that, when our brand, like the NFC East teams, are in contention, bro. Y'all defense is tough, man. And y'all got the talent.
What?
Micah,
DeMarcus
Lawrence, DeMar Overshown.
Brother, stop for a minute. Overshown is not going to play till December next year. Overshown is out. DeMarcus Lawrence is not going probably not going to bring DeMarcus Lawrence back, and he missed the whole season. That's what I'm saying. DeMarcus Lawrence ain't played the whole year. What are you talking about, bro?
I'm just saying. I think AK,
He's saying the talent is there.
I'm saying I think the talent.
Their defense was playing good, dog. They were playing good during the end of the year.
Listen. Listen. Most
I
of
think
our
football
team,
better when all of the NFC East teams win.
What killed us this year is this: a lot of people that we just let walk out the door was more valuable to the team than Jerry realized. You know, you just let Dorrance Armstrong walk out the door. You just let Dante Fowler walk out the door. You let Stephon Gilmore walk out the door, and then Zach Martin go down, Marcus Lawrence go down. It's a domino effect. Will we be a lot better next year? Yes, especially if we hit big in the first round of that draft. And it's a deep draft for running backs too. So even if we don't get Gentry, we still might be able to get a nice running back. However, again, will we be a lot better next year? Of course, 1,000%.
You
Will
don't
we
like
be?
Rico long term?
Rico is a free agent. I think Rico just earned him a spot somewhere else.
But you don't think he's worth keeping?
Jerry's not going to spend that kind of money on Rico Dowdle. He's going to get a better deal somewhere else. I'm being realistic. You know what I'm saying? If you got a choice, let me ask you something. If you're a GM, if you got a choice to bring back Rico Dowdle or Cavante Turpin, which one you bringing back?
Cavante.
Exactly. You're going to have to lose Rico.
No, listen, it's no doubt in my mind they're going to pick up. If they don't even get Drench, I mean, you think about that running back playing tonight, ain't no joke. If they don't get him, they definitely probably end up getting that boy playing tonight, that Judkins boy from Ohio State. He is the real deal.
I'm crazy, Bezel, but that's what I want. I want us to go get him bad.
Oh my God! Whew. And and I know they could get him. I'm just that's what I was afraid of. Let's take Gentry off the books. Let's take him off the books. Them top 3 running back, and one of them gonna be there when they pick him up. I was like, man, I'm scratching my head like this is not good. This is not good for the NFC East.
Nah, hey,
that boy playing tonight. Get your popcorn ready. That boy playing tonight. That running back playing tonight.
Yeah, Juggins nuts. Juggins tough.
Oh,
hey, I like. Hey, I want us to go make a move and try to get Luther Burden too. The receiver I really want is number 4 out of Arizona State. Big 6'4" dude, run like a 4.2. I really want him, but I'm sure by the time we get our pick, he gonna be gone. But
I know the Commanders gonna go wide receiver. I'm pretty sure, but I'm thinking Dallas gonna go running back. Are they gonna keep Cooper Rush? Is he gone?
Cooper Rush a free agent. I believe we're gonna let Trey Lance, Cooper Rush test the free agent market. We're gonna let Rico Dowdle test the free agent market. We're gonna bring back Cavante Turpin. He's the only one I know for sure. We're gonna lose Zach Martin and we're gonna lose DeMarcus Lawrence.
What about Micah, AK? You think y'all gonna take care of him first, Micah?
Are you nuts? You know Micah ain't going nowhere.
I'm just saying though. You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, Jerry a bargain, man.
But Micah already said. Micah said he'll take a team discount.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. That would be crazy if you lose him and Micah said that.
We're not losing, bro. Did we lose Dak? Did we lose CD? We're not losing Micah.
Yeah, that's true. Now I'm just saying, like, what if he was the bargaining tool for y'all to get a higher pick?
Why would you do that? That's dumb.
I mean, I'm just saying. It's
where they picking at now? Where they picking at now?
12.
Oh, they all right.
We good. We're going.
I mean, because you can't for what you trying to move up for. Like, what would you be moving up for? I mean, you're going to get.
Thinking maybe a better back. That was all I was saying.
Junkins gonna be there.
Gentry is the only one going in the top 12, bro.
Wow. Yeah, Junkins gonna be there, dog. And
the other 2 guys y'all talking about gonna still be on the board.
And that's gonna be the steal of the draft.
Yeah, and I think and that's what he gonna end up with Dallas, and that's the piece y'all need to turn it around. I think that's all y'all missing, AK, because you got the receiver.
Let's. First of all, anybody that take the coaching job, right, no matter who it is, right, any team you go to, right, you have a generational talent in Micah. You have a generational talent in CD Lamb. You build off of them. So if you get a formidable running back, we got plenty of tight ends. We got tight ends for days. So you build off of that. You good on offense. You got enough to win. what you need now is if we can get a running back and a generational corner, which I've been asking for 20 years. If we can get a generational corner, now we talk. That's what's missing.
You got Izzy.
Man, Izzy a free agent? I'm scared we're gonna lose him. And I'm telling you what I'm terrified of.
Want him to come to us?
I definitely don't want Dan Quinn to snatch up Izzy. Bro,
the way you've been raving about him,
bro, we fumbled that. Listen to me, bro. We fumbled that, bro. We fumbled that. Mike Zimmer. I hope Mike Zimmer don't come back. For that reason alone, the way he fumbled the Izzy situation this year is enough for me to want him fired. He can't come back. He fumbled that, bro.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, but AK though, like, the way y'all luck be, bro, easy and mess around and end up in somewhere like KC and go buy the chip. You know what I'm saying? Like with the way he's turning out.
Somebody's gonna pick him up, bro. Anybody would because the bum corners that left us got a job. So I know somebody gonna pick up it. You know what I'm saying? And look. I'm sitting there looking at like yesterday, the dude who got the sack on Jalen Hurts for the safety for the Rams. You know we drafted him, right? Nelville Gallimore. We drafted Nelville Gallimore.
That is right because
I remember that name now. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. But we just let so many people walk.
Yeah, you let people walk.
Nelville Gallimore.
But you,
hey, BZ, I got a question for you. For us as the commander, what would you go after in the draft?
I would go after it would definitely have to either be something in that secondary or a wide receiver. That's what I would do. You got key pieces. The Army is playing good, but I just need I would like to get a big wide receiver.
Yeah, me too. I need some 6'2". And to be real with you, this sounds crazy. But even if you're on attacking in the draft, go revitalize somebody like a Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
Get D-Hop if you can.
Somebody with experience.
Situation, you know what I'm saying?
The thing is,
D-Hop gonna be too expensive if they buy the chip.
The thing that the Commanders did well this year is, and I was telling AK that earlier, what they did was they put the right pieces around him with Ertz, with Eckler. They put those pieces around him because those are veteran pieces that they have their heads on straight. They are proven winners. You feel what I'm saying? They're winners and they know the game. They're not going to change your locker room in a negative way. They're gonna come in there. They put the Wagner behind him and let Wagner be there to talk to him and say, "Hey, young blood, maybe do this right here." You know, and they put the right pieces around him. So if you're going to get a veteran that want to come here, that's not no Tyreek Hill. And I'm not saying Tyreek Hill wouldn't do well here. I'm just saying you want to put the right pieces around him. Somebody that's going to keep his head on straight. Don't disturb the locker room. Don't make it about them. You know, and I wouldn't go with Hopkins because I think he's a little long in the tooth right now. I think I would go at someone else. I wish we could get Higgins. I wish, but
Me too.
I would love that.
That's why I said I think we're gonna go get Luther Burden. But like I said, I really want that receiver out of Arizona. I really like him, bro. I know it's a stretch, but
real quick, Glenn.
What about you, AK? Before you transition, since we talked about your,
I already said it.
What would you? I'm saying, what would you in our front office?
I don't want to think about your front office right now. I don't even want to fathom your front office right now. I'm not answering that question. Not giving y'all no more flowers this year, buddy. Bouquet is done.
He out of flowers.
I'm out of flowers.
I got a question for you. Do you? If we, I know, quite naturally, you're going with Philly, right?
Yeah. Well, I picked. The thing is this: before the playoffs started, he'll tell you I picked Philly and Kansas City to be in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I can't go back on that now. I gotta stick with it.
I didn't hear that part.
And for the record, I was pulling for Baltimore, but for the record, I thought it was going to be Detroit when the season started. Detroit and what? Buffalo. I still think Buffalo gonna get there. I still think I'm not taking nothing from Mahomes. I just think they're gonna be the team that represent right now the AFC.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't be surprised if the Commanders be right there in the Super Bowl playing them.
Hey, BZ, I'm gonna keep it 100.
You got the right to say that. You would be one game away.
I'd rather, AK, you gonna look at me crazy.
What?
For our first time for Jaden's first time at the dance, I'd rather it be against Josh. I don't wish that receiving core Mahomes got on my secondary right now, bro. Good Lord.
You don't want to play the man, but I'm saying you don't want to play the man.
I mean, why if that's what it got?
It don't get no bigger than
man.
that. It don't get no bigger than that.
Hey, listen, if it got to come down to it, let's.
Hey, listen, the new sheriff versus the king, it don't get no better than that.
You absolutely right.
It don't get no better than
that. I still think this will be a good one too. I mean, you got the MVP, potential MVP versus the rookie of the year.
He's MVP this
year.
He's gonna get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, you'll get the MVP versus the rookie of the year. That would be a good headline as well.
And yesterday he showed why he's the MVP.
I wouldn't say that.
Josh Allen.
Who? I like, I don't have no problem with Josh Allen. I still think, Baltimore, the little turnovers and stuff.
He was going to get it. He was going to get it.
That one joint was
if we was going to use yesterday, he definitely won it yesterday.
Lamar outplayed him that game, dog.
Josh let the game come to him. Josh did what he had to do to get the done.
But Lamar balled, dog. He balled.
Which is the same thing that's what they had. That's all they had to do. Like I was just telling Zeus. It's like they be trying to reinvent the wheel, bro.
No, Josh let the game come to him. But real quick, so you got the Commanders versus the Bills, both of y'all?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, or I can see it either way. Either
right.
let me KC.
All right, let me do my plug.
I think we're gonna beat Philly.
Let me do my plug. So I sent this out to you, all of y'all, to make the announcement though. And I'm gonna do a boxing talks tomorrow, but just so you know, it's official. It's the co-main event on the Tank Roach card. Gary Antoine Russell versus El Rayo. Now, for those that's unfamiliar with who El Rayo is the guy who's on the Rider Nation card with Terrence Crawford and beat Pitbull Cruz and became the WBA championship. He also knocked out Chris Cobra. So El Rayo is fighting El Rayo. This is a major fight. And yes,
you gonna be there?
Am I gonna be there? And Gary Antoine Russell will be in the Black Eye Media Room live in studio with yours truly within the next week or the week after. He promised me. Here's the thing. I told him the other day, I said, look, man, we might have to do it with Roe. He said to me, nah, man, I got to come to the studio. He said that. So, hey, that's what's up, baby. He said, I got to come to the studio. And I want to come to the studio a couple times. So,
well, I got you. I'll run the tech. Maybe Chuck will come out one time,
Just, hey, all seriousness, man. Let me know the date. I'll be trying, man, bro.
Hey, man, the DMV is lit, though.
About that 9:30, bro. About that 9:30 be a little tough because I wanted to jump on the other night, man. But I just was out by the time I seen your tag.
It was late.
I was asleep, I ain't gonna lie. But I be wanting to pop on. Hey, man, but let me say this too, bro. Shout out to you, AK. Like, I will say this, bro. The top of the year, you was one of the only people, even though you on the opposing side, you kept saying you felt like it'd come down to us versus Philly. Like, I gotta go on the record and say that. You kept saying it. All year you've been saying it's coming down to y'all. I didn't
think it'd be this game, but I didn't think it'd be this game.
But look,
yeah, I did.
Let me take a couple of his flowers back. Before the year started, right before the year started, I said Caleb may have an overall better career, but Jaden will have a better rookie season.
You did.
And he will do it. And AK thought I was crazy. That Jaden was going to have a better rookie season than Caleb Williams.
I hear the
Now, the season was close, though. It was close until the last few weeks. I mean, if you look at the numbers and stuff, if you put the numbers right beside each other, they were similar. But Caleb don't have that kill that Jaden had. That's the difference.
Caleb system need a restructure, but
yeah,
Jaden Daniels definitely outplayed him. I thought Caleb was set up more for success in terms of, I'm thinking DJ Moore, who I think is a dog. I like Komet. I like DeAndre Swift, and I like Keenan Allen. So I'm saying it's not like he didn't have the pieces. So it's a clear case that Jaden Daniels just was the better guy because he had the pieces. Nobody, I can't. It's not. I'm anybody trying to give Caleb excuses. I can't give it to you, bro, because you had the pieces. You had the pieces. You know what I mean? You know, DJ Moore's a nice young receiver, dog. Keenan Allen was dog.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
Dog.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
Now,
You hear that with DeAndre Swift, and they got a mean defense with Montez Sweat on one side and dude on the other side too. Like, yeah.
I still think the Commanders is a better team with better upside than what they had.
But here's the thing:
the pieces.
I tell y'all this though, depending on who they get as a coach with that pool out there, they get that dude from if they get McCarthy or that dude from Detroit.
I think Ben Johnson going to the Raiders, bro.
He'd be stupid. I'll take Chicago in a heartbeat.
I mean, yeah. I would too, but
I'll take Chicago in a
heartbeat.
heartbeat.
Going to the Raiders.
I'll take Chicago in a heartbeat.
Man, I'm gonna catch y'all fellas later. I gotta dip out the ozone for a little bit, but I appreciate y'all for having me.
I'm about to get up out here myself. I gotta hit you up. I gotta make a couple more plugs and then I'm out of here.
Man, go ahead and do your thing. Salute, AK. Appreciate you, OG.
All right, champion.
Yes, sir.
Before I get out of here, I want to touch on for those that just tapping in, we reviewed the whole divisional round, previewed the championship game. You know, before I get out of here, I want to say that you know, professional athletes go through a lot. It's tough. And now with social media letting all the weirdos and everybody, either you the greatest or you're a bum from one game to the next. Now, when we go through the world of social media sports talk, we got to stay consistent. My only thing with everybody is keep the same energy and keep the same energy for everybody. If once you get to a certain level, you are going to be graded differently. Like I said, this weekend in the championship round, the only person that can get a pass is Jaden Daniels. Everybody else is either you did it or it's a bust. For Jalen Hurts, it's Super Bowl or bust. Patrick Mahomes is Super Bowl or bust. Josh Allen is Super Bowl or bust. It's that simple. That's how this works. You know what I mean? The Unrivaled League kicked off their debut. Listen, I'm just a fan. I'm a fan of women's basketball. I've always been. You know what I mean? I've always been a fan of women's basketball. I know I've been hard a lot more on the WNBA this year because more people got involved in the WNBA. But I've been here since the beginning. I've been a women's basketball fan since Cheryl Miller. You know what I mean? So that's nothing. I've always been here. But I just hate how they can't never just play the game without all the hoopla. So many people and all these reporters and media people said they didn't care about Unrivaled, but yet they making posts and videos about them every 2 seconds. If you said you didn't care because Caitlin Clark wasn't playing, then let the other girls play and leave it alone. But they still interject in the same energy, which Caitlin Clark herself don't even want. You know what I mean? She was at the Kansas City game with the Swifties and all that, and that's what's up. I had a feeling she'll be there, and she'll probably be there next Sunday too. That's what's up. That's what's up. She earned her spot. She did her thing. She can't help it that her fans and the media coverage that surround her is just bonkers. But she didn't do it, and she don't stamp it. So that's why, I got nothing but love for her. But Unrivaled, if you get a chance, I think Unrivaled, but the WNBA, the women's basketball, y'all just got the wrong. Y'all always putting on your games at the wrong time. Like, we're going to watch the NFL playoffs over that. And then tonight you got the College National Championship. Y'all got to pick the nights that ain't so much going on. Just like we ain't even paying attention to the NBA till this stuff is over. You know what I mean? But shout out to them women, man. I love what they're doing. They're getting paid. Love the stories they putting up. They're getting good practice. They ain't got to go overseas. So shout out to Unrivaled. Shout out to Stewie. Shout out to Fee. You know what I mean? Look forward to seeing what they got going on and as the Unrivaled continues. And I look forward to seeing what they got going on in the next WNBA season with the new crop of that's coming up from college. You know, Hannah Hidalgo, if she comes out. Olivia, if she comes out. Paige, if she comes out. You know what I mean? It's a lot. You know what I mean? You know, so that's what's up. But yeah, man, the sports talk, man, we got to keep the same energy. These hot, crazy takes that these people be making on these shows is crazy. But, you know, thank y'all for tapping in. We got a lot going on. I got some people that I got to check on and see what's going on with them and pray that everybody be safe out there. Be safe out there. Be safe out there. Don't get in no trouble, man. Praying for each and every one of y'all. God bless you. And catch y'all on the next Talk Sports.